Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by rolling hills, there lived a wise old woman named Amma. Amma was known for her kindness and wisdom. Though her hair was silver and her steps slow, her spirit was as bright as the morning sun. Every day she sat outside her little house under a tall, ancient tree, smiling at everyone who passed by. Her gentle presence brought comfort to the villagers, who often stopped to talk to her. One chilly afternoon, a young man named Ravi came to Amma, his shoulders heavy with worry. His face was pale, and his eyes showed the weight of 1,000 thoughts. Amma, noticing his sadness, invited him to sit by her side. "Amma," Ravi began, his voice shaky, "I don't know what to do. My father is ill and I can't find work. The money I saved is running out and I fear we might lose everything. I feel so hopeless." Amma looked at him with her warm, wise eyes and smiled gently. "Ravi, life is full of challenges, and sometimes the path seems hard. But remember, every storm passes and after it, the sun shines again. Let me share a story with you." Ravi listened closely, wiping a tear from his cheek. "Once there was a young woman named Mira," Amma began. "She lived in a small village by the sea. Mira's life was filled with hardship. She had no family to help her, and her crops had failed year after year. One day, as she sat by the shore, feeling as if the world was against her, an old man came and sat beside her. He asked, 'Why do you sit so sad, child?' Mira looked at him and sighed. 'I have nothing. My land is barren, and I am alone. How can I find joy when everything around me is a struggle?' The old man smiled kindly and pointed to the vast ocean before them. 'Look at the sea, my dear. It is vast and deep, yet it faces countless storms. But it never gives up. It finds its way, flowing calmly once the storm is over. Life is like the sea. There will always be rough waters, but you must trust that peace will come again.' Amma paused and turned to Ravi. Miara began to change her perspective. She stopped focusing on what she lacked and started appreciating what she had: the sea, the land, the strength within her. Slowly, she found the courage to keep going, and soon, things started to change. Her crops flourished, and her heart became lighter. Ravi looked thoughtful as Amma's words sank in. "But Amma, how can I think like that when everything feels so hard?" Amma smiled softly. "When we focus on the negative, it only grows larger. But when we look for the good, even in small things, our hearts are filled with hope. That hope gives us strength to keep moving forward." Ravi sat in silence for a moment, then nodded slowly. "I will try, Amma. I will try to find the good, even in these hard times." Amma's smile deepened. "That is the first step, my child. The way we think shapes the way we live. Hope is like a light that can guide us through the darkest times." From that day, Ravi woke up each morning with a new thought. He said to himself, "Today will be a good day." And though challenges still came, he faced them with a lighter heart. Days passed, and soon Ravi found work in a nearby village. His father's health improved, and his worries began to fade. Ravi returned to Amma, his face brighter than it had been in weeks. "Amma, your words help me more than I can say. I can see now that when I focus on the good, life feels lighter." Amma's eyes twinkled with kindness. "Remember, Ravi, life will always have its ups and downs, but when we face each day with hope, we invite the goodness we deserve. A hopeful heart is the greatest strength you can carry." And so the village flourished with kindness, hope, and the understanding that a positive thought could change the course of a life. Through Amma's wisdom, the villagers learned that no matter how difficult things seemed, a hopeful heart would always lead them to brighter days.